We welcome you to our meaningful meditation for this first Sunday of December. Happens to though be the second Sunday of Advent, and here at UPC we continue in our series from generation to generation. This coming Sunday we will go to the Gospel of Luke, the first chapter, which is the Magnificat, with the angel appearing to Jesus' mother Mary with this great proclamation instructing her not to be afraid, not to have fear, which kind of is difficult to imagine that your whole life is going to change. We know that she was very young, and to have this news come from this angel telling her this great news that was going to change her life. And so this Sunday, as we continue with our worship series from generation to generation, we'll be talking about God meeting us in our fear, as God was with Mary in her time of fear and being afraid. And we can certainly relate to that emotion. The backdrop today for our meaningful meditation is actually our Lawn Ridge Hall, which was a house that was in the Dodge family back in the 1930s. And so there's bedrooms upstairs that we've converted into office space and classroom space. And I always think when I'm kind of wandering around how dark this house had to have been. I don't like being here at night by myself. I have to have a flashlight or a night light because that's just that natural response that we have. It takes me back to my childhood, which I thought about with a poem that's in our devotional book. That the author talks about being scared at night and how her dad would come in and be that presence to her of comfort. I was a child who often seemed to be sickly, not sure it was always really the truth, but it was a way of getting attention. And so I would call out that I needed some attention. Often my dad would come in, stumbling in, asleep, and would bring me that comfort of putting Vicks Vapor Rub on my chest and to help, with my breathing. It was more than the Vicks Vapor Rub. It was that sense of, you're not alone. I'm here with you. And I think it's a beautiful metaphor for how God is always with us when we may be feeling alone, kind of left out, whatever those emotions are, to know that God is with us in that and bringing us always acceptance and love and encouragement. So this Sunday we'll be thinking some more about that, focusing on Mary and just all those different emotions that come to us when we have fear in our life. So we hope you'll join us, whether you're here with us in person at 10 a.m. We always have our live stream as well. We have a community concert this Sunday night at 7:30 in Rochester that our choir will be participating in. So we encourage you to come and join us at that concert this Sunday. Again, that's at 7:30 at St. Andrew's. I'm new here in town, St. Andrew's Catholic Church in Rochester. And so we hope you'll join us for that. And then on December 18th, we have our cantata here featuring our chancel choir as part of our 10 o'clock service. So we hope you'll have that on your calendar as well. And then looking ahead to Christmas Eve, happens to be on a Saturday this year. So we will have a 10 a.m. service, which is our unrehearsed Christmas pageant with our children. Encourage you to come at 10 a.m. or our traditional candlelight at 10 p.m. on the 24th, and then we'll gather together Christmas morning at 10 a.m. for our worship service. So any questions about any of that, you can head to our website or call the church office, and we would be happy to chat with you. So blessings for your Advent journey, and know that God is with us in our fear. Amen.